Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, there it is. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there into deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana, as we welcome in the 7-15 Cowan Blackhawks as they take on your 26-3 Wapahani Raiders here on senior night and the home finale here for this Wapahani Raider volleyball team. As we get right into things here, again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, as always, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDSPC. Again, Wapahani coming off of win on Monday night, and I'll tell you what, whew, boy, that was a five-set thriller. There against the Winchester Golden Falcons. Wapahani dropped the first two sets. Just looked like we was just completely all out of sorts, to be quite frank with you. But then third, fourth, and fifth, the Raiders answered back, and we found a way to get the job done against really, in all honesty, a very good Winchester team. I thought they were very talented, very young team, but very talented, obviously well coached. But a hard-fought win right there for Wapahani to keep their winning ways going again here, and now you look here into tonight's bowl game, final MEC matchup of the season, and you want to end it the right way. We've had a perfect season so far in the MEC conference. You want to remain that way and claim the MEC title with an undefeated record on the season. And not only that, but you want to defend your home court and win your last home game of the regular season. That is, we'll start postseason play next week, which the sectional 40 volleyball tournament will be right out here at Wapahani High School. So, that all those details will be coming up probably early part of next week. We might talk a little bit about it tonight here as well. But, like I said, the main focus is here this evening. Start to finish, we have got to be locked in. We have got to remain focused and play the way we're capable of playing. I think that yes, sometimes you're going to have mistakes. Absolutely it will. I mean, I don't care what team you are. You're not going to play perfect volleyball. Or for that matter, any sport. I don't care what sport it is. You're not going to play perfect. But there's no reason why your mindset shouldn't be, I've got to find a way to come out here and play as perfect as possible. But understanding also that mistakes will happen, but you want to minimize errors and other mistakes as much as possible. It was just kind of a combination of thing there the other night. We got to get relocked back in. Another tough opponent here with Cowan. Now, granted, we just seen them basically, it was actually a week ago tonight, or a week ago tomorrow night, there in the opening round of the county tournament. But I think that, just like any other ball game, you can't overlook anybody. We've got to come out here ready to dominate and play the way that we should play and that we're capable of playing and play us to our fullest potential. So looking forward to seeing what Wapahani can do here tonight against these Cowan Blackhawks. But make sure to stick around here with us. We'll have tonight's national anthem. That'll be sung by Wapahani freshman Macy Goodpaster, as well as tonight's rosters and then tonight's first serve here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. Wapahani and Cowan coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. We'll take a look here at tonight's rosters here for this evening's game between the Cowan Blackhawks and the Wapahani Raiders. Cowan's roster looks like this. Number 1, Lily Netrauer. Number 2, Danica Kepler. Number 3, Taylor Young. Number 4, Delaney Brinson. Number 5, Savannah Hall. Number 6, Owen Glaze. Number 7, Taylor Inman. Number 8, Kiara Drew. Number 10, Cora Wright. Number 11, Allie Trimble. Number 13, Miley Williams. Number 14, Rayleigh Turley. Again, Amber Huber is the head coach here for Cowan. For Wapahani, we got number 1, Chloe Sipes. Number 2, Cammie Rivers. Senior number 3, Anne-Marie Gibson. Number 4, Emily Luce. Number 5, Callie Parker. Number 6, Caroline Hunsinger. Senior number 7, Sophia Beeson. Number 8, Tatum Dudley. Number 9, Kaylee Clements. Number 10, Megan Luce. Number 11, Olivia Walters. Number 12, Addie Barnes. Number 14, Journey Maines. And senior number 15, Ava Terrell. Again, your Raiders coached by Valerie Wells, assisted by Megan Dunsmore and Alexis Franks. Again, if you're just joining us here for the first time this evening, we want to welcome you all and say thank you for joining us on this Wednesday night. Again, Cowan coming into this evening's ball game at 7-15. Wapahani at 26-3. So Cowan will have the opening serve here this evening, and that will be number 4, Delaney Brinson, back to serve. Received there by Beeson. Megan loose there to Anne-Marie Gibson. Dug out by Inman. On the attack, that's Drew. Dudley loose. Gibson dug out there. Nice hustle there from Brinson on the dig. There's Cammie Rivers as she delivers point number 1 on the night. Again, we got this game underway here at 7:25 p.m. here on this Wednesday, October the 9th of 2024. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So again, Megan Luce back to serve here for Wapahani. Set up there by Kepler. There's Beeson. Luce. Dudley there, dug out by Netrower, or by Taylor Young. So again, miss hit there, 3-0 start here for Wapahani. Again, it'd be big time right here if Wapahani can just have a dominating game after what happened Monday night. Thankfully, we was able to get the win. But those last 3 sets, we played so well, played so much better. You want to build off of that and continue, the momentum going in the right direction. Brinson received that one, set on there to Hall. There's Dudley. Megan Luce snaps it there to Anne-Marie Gibson. Some hang time. And they're saying that is in there, but the referee calls it out of bounds. Line judge called it in. And to me, it did look out. But I'm all the way up here. So it was. It's tough either way. Again, I would never want to be a line judge. I don't know how many times I've probably said that through all the years, but no, thank you. That's a tough job to have, and believe me, it's much tougher than what you would think. So 4-2 right now. We'll have number 5 Savannah Hall again serving for the Blackhawks. Received by Luce. Megan Luce there to Anne-Marie Gibson as she throttled that one down to the floor. Heck yes. 5-2 Wapahani. We have Cammie Rivers back to serve. Received by Brinson. Kepler there sets it on there to number 11, Allie Trimble. And Beeson just out of bounds. So 5-3 now. Number 2, Danica Kepler back to serve. Received by Beeson. Set up to Anne-Marie. May we have another, please. Back-to-back kills there for Anne-Marie. In comes Olivia Walters. Seeing her first action tonight. And we'll have Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. Received by Hall. Set up to Inman. There was Rivers. Now Beeson. Dug by Brinson. That was number 8, Drew. And Kepler gets it over. Free ball for Wapahani. Now to Tatum Dudley. Oh, that was another thing of beauty there from Tatum. Does that so well. Just kind of that loft shot right there. Reading the defense. Being able to drop it right there in the bucket. Absolutely beautiful. 7-3 now Wapahani. Received by Hall again. Kepler, about the only option she had is to tip that one over, but Sophia Beeson right there reading her mind and blocked it right back where it came from. Set up here, left side attack from Inman, out of bounds. Nice job by Cammie Rivers keeping them hands down. And not going after that one. Great court awareness. Received by Brinson there. And that was darn close to over the net. So 10-3 right there. Timeout from Cowan. We'll step aside here for a timeout of our own. We'll be back following these messages. All right, folks, welcome back in following the timeout. 10-3 Wapahani. We still have Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. Received by Hall. Set on to Drew here on the right side. Dug out by Gibson. Set on to Dudley. Another soft touch there. Brinson. Now Kepler on to Drew. And Beeson trying to barely lay it over right there, trying to get that palm of her hand. But unfortunately, hit that a little too soft. Lands in the net. There's number 13, Miley Williams, now in for the Blackhawks. Number 8, Kara Drew back to serve. And into the net right there. Point goes back here to Wapahani, 11-4. So we'll see Caroline Huntsinger and Callie Parker now in, as Dudley and Luce will have seats. Good one there from Callie Parker. And out of bounds, miss hit by Inman. Good job there by Trimble to get to that one. There's Beeson, Huntsinger, back to Beeson, and hammers that one to the floor. So 13-4 now, your score. Walters from the right side there on the slide. Now Inman, that's out of bounds again. So 14-4, I love the focus, the execution so far here from Wapahani. Just got to keep it going. Nice serve right there. Walters, Huntsinger on to Beeson. Nice dig there from Savannah Hall. Trimble will get it across. Free ball for the Raiders. Here we go again. Olivia Walters this time around. Yes. 15-4. Set the Trimble right side attack, and that one's going to land in the net. And again, from Wapahani's standpoint right here, I understand, you're up by 12 points right now. Make that 13. But you can't ease off the gas here. There's no room for error. You've got to keep putting it on. We'll have number 14, Rayleigh Turley, now in for the Blackhawks, subbing in just a moment ago. Williams on the attack, met there by Walters and Huntsinger. Parker lays out there for the dig. Set on the Beeson left side attack. Going diagonal there with a kill. 18-4 Raiders. And another timeout here from the Blackhawks. And we will stay right here with you during this timeout. because we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Signed by Ash. Signed by Ash is locally owned and operated since 2019 as your one-stop shop for custom fan gear, business apparel, and rustic signs. To place a custom order or to find out more information on how Signed by Ash can help your organization or sports team raise money through her custom projects, contact Ashley Bell with Signed by Ash at 765-748-2155. And check out Signed by Ash on Instagram and Facebook. So again, greatly appreciate Ashley Bell, again, the owner of Signed by Ash, again, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. All right, so both teams now return to the floor. We still have Callie Parker back to serve. And the Raiders on top, 18-4 here in set number 1. So another miscue here from the Blackhawks. Deep there into the back row there from Parker. Williams there on the attack, dug by, that was blocked initially there by Walters. And Olivia there on the attack again. A little mistiming there, but got enough of it, and that's all that matters. So 20-4. Wapahani just 5 points away from taking the opening set. Set to Beeson, tries to find a corner right there, but Hall is there to make the dig. Trimble on the attack and couldn't get that one quite down and in play. So the hitting error there will get the Raiders now 4 points away from the opening set victory. Received there by Young, set to Trimble. That one's going to fall in there that time around there for Alley. So 21-5 now, as we'll see number 1, Lily Netrauer back in here. Trimble will have a seat, and Netrauer will be back to serve. Received by Emily Luce. Hunzinger to Beeson. There was a soft touch. Again, I think that caught Beeson off guard there with a pass, but it ended up working out well once again. Again, I guess it doesn't necessarily always have to be hit perfectly as long as it's effective. And the ace here for Beeson. Received by Young. And Kepler gets it over, but man, Olivia Walters having a block party here tonight. I believe that's already her third here in set number 1. So set point here, Beeson back to serve here for Wapahani. And that's an ace. That's a heck of a way to end it right there. That's what I call domination, folks. That's exactly what I was hoping to see here from Wapahani to answer to, what we did those final 3 sets there from Monday night. Got to keep the foot on the gas here in set 2 and 3. 25-5. Again, the Raiders take set 1 here with a 1-set-to-none lead. We'll step aside, and we'll be back here with Raider Volleyball here on the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top-producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community Or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process. At Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University. And when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
Welcome back here with our Liberty Perry Alumni Association game break between sets. 25-5. Wapahani won the opening set here tonight. Again, if you're just joining us, we want to take the time to say thank you and welcome to the WHS Network. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As, again, both teams on the floor. We're getting things worked out here as far as the lineups. Again, Wapahani still with one regular season game left. That'll be coming up on Saturday, and that will be at Newcastle, 11 a.m. start time. So please travel on down there to Chrysler Fieldhouse there in Newcastle, Indiana, as the Raiders take on the Trojans there Saturday morning. As we are now ready for set number 2 here tonight. Megan Luce will drop back to serve. Received there by Inman. Set on to Williams there from the right side. Megan Luce there with a dig. Now Tatum Dudley, yes. Finds that back corner, does it so well on a consistent basis. So important and so key to have that consistency, not only from her, but from everybody. And we've seen a lot of that there in that opening set here tonight. So tie game here at 1. We'll have number 4, Delaney Brinson, now in the game here for the Blackhawks, and back to serve. Anne-Marie Gibson there on the attack. Inman there with the dig. Set on the Drew. Beeson mishandles that one. That looked to have been heading out of bounds. But sometimes that's a little bit easier said than done to get the hands down in time. And arms. So 2-1 Cowan. And service error there. We'll even it up at 2. So back to serve, Cammie Rivers. Received by Inman. Kepler on there to Hall. Dug by Megan Luce. Emily Luce now to Tatum Dudley. Dug there by Young. Drew hits that one in the net, and the Raiders will retake the lead now 3-2. Saved by Young. Inman sets it up there for Drew. There's Beeson. Loose on to Gibson. Dug by Young once again. Nice hustle there by the young lady to get to it in time. Here's Beeson. Full steam ahead with the kill. So miscue there again here from the Blackhawks. And the Raiders just, again, it's got to keep putting it to them. Got to keep getting after it, like I say all the time, pedal to the metal. It's, it's the job of the opponent to be able to keep up, and if they can't, you got to make sure to continue to get after it. So Allie Trimble will return to the floor for Cowan with number 5, Savannah Hall, now back to serve. Rivers receives it, set on here to Sophia. Nails another one to the floor. She drops the hammer. In comes Olivia Walters. We'll have Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. Received by Hall. Now to Drew there in the middle. And that was well struck there by Kiera Drew. 7-4 now with number 2, Danica Kepler back to serve. Rivers loose on the Dudley. And mishandled by Brinson, so Tatum with the kill. As the Raiders will now once again double up here on Cowan. In comes Huntsinger and Parker as Dudley and Luce will have a seat. Nice floater serve from Callie. Kepler sets it on to Trimble. Again, just got a little bit underneath that one. Inman, Trimble back to Inman again. Parker there with the cat-like reflexes. Beeson will get it over. Kepler now over to Drew. And that looked to have been heading out of bounds, but Rivers again couldn't get the hands down in time. 9-5. Now with number 13, Miley Williams back to serve, or in the game back to serve is number 8, Kiera Drew. And that's an ace. Parker, Huntsinger on the Sophia Beeson. A little long on that one. Got to stay focused right here. That was a nice job right there. Huntsinger, that one-hand setup right there, and then Walters being able to punch it over. Williams left side attack, dug there by Emily Luce. Parker, Beeson gets it over. Free ball here for the Blackhawks. Trimble tries to find the middle, but Parker's there. Back to Beeson one more time. Hall will send that over near the stands, but Kepler maintains focus right there and sets it up. Back to Beeson again, and she will connect to the floor that time. So Sophia now back to serve. Wapahani up 10-7. So an ace right there for Sophia. Inman will get it over and had a nice backspin right there. And so Parker was unable to get to it in time. Had nice downward action. That was Netrauer back to serve, but that's going to head into the net back here to a 4-point Wapahani lead. Ava Terrell will now return to the floor. Actually seen her first action here of the evening. And we'll have Emily Luce now back to serve. And in there, I believe that was Savannah Hall with the kill for Cowan. So Taylor Inman will now step behind the service line. Good job by Hunzinger up there on the net. Terrell again tried to react that as good as possibly could have right there, but that ball was on her quick. And now Terrell comes right back, gets the kill. Puts Wapahani back on top here by 3. Anne-Marie Gibson will return to the floor. And then Terrell, as well as Hunzinger and Parker will have a seat. Loose. Dudley and Gibson now in here. Hit that one well out of play there by Hall. And so again here, let's see if Wapahani can go on this lengthy run right here. See if we can start to generate a little bit of momentum here on our side. Hall there on the attack. There's Beeson. Loose, sets it on to Dudley. Soft touch. And the Raiders will get it over. Great job right there, staying with it. Beeson gets there. Good job there by Cammie. Punched over Rivers. Loose, back to Dudley. Inman. Kepler over to Williams. And that's going to be hit into the net, the point there for the Raiders. A nice lengthy rally there from both sides. Floater serve there from Megan. Rivers hits it off the antenna. So Cowan will have number 4, Delaney Brinson, now in the game and back to serve. We got a much better second set here for the Blackhawks. They're going to still find themselves down by now 5 after that thrashing from Anne-Marie Gibson. So Cammie Rivers now to serve. Inman. Kepler on to Drew. And that ball got on her quickly as Drew struck that well, gets the kill, back to another 4-point Wapahani lead. In comes Allie Trimble for the Blackhawks. And number 5, Savannah Hall back to serve. Received by Rivers. Loose on to Beeson. And that is in there, finds the back right corner. I believe that's where it hit. And so back and forth we go here between Cowan and Wapahani. We'll have Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. Olivia Walters also returning to the floor for Wapahani. So 18-12 here, the timeout from Cowan. We'll step aside here for a quick break. We'll be back right after this message. All right, welcome back here from the timeout from Cowan. Again, 18-12 Wapahani. Anne-Marie Gibson back there to serve. Received by Brinson. Kepler on the Trimble and out of bounds. So Wapahani slowly but surely here started to apply more distance between them and the Blackhawks here in this second set. It's been really a pretty close ball game all the way through. Rivers sends it back over. Oh, got to use it right here loose over to Beeson. Once again, great recognition right there of what the defense was doing, and Beeson then counteracted that right there. And that was a well-placed ball. So the error right there will give way to number 2, Danica Kepler, to drop back to serve for Cowan. Loose on the Dudley right side and deflected out of bounds by Drew. So the kill for Tatum. And in comes Huntsinger and Parker as Loose and Dudley will have a seat. So just 3 points away. Here's Wapahani from taking a 2-0 lead. Parker there with another dandy serve. Brinson, Kepler, Inman, a little too high and strong and out of bounds. Again, the Blackhawks, unfortunately, from a hitting standpoint, just hasn't, they haven't necessarily been able to find their niche here so far. Kiera Drew's had some good ones. Savannah Hall as well. But really, outside of those young ladies, there hasn't been much consistency from the hitting side here. And that's no disrespect towards Cowan whatsoever. It's just, how the game has went so far. Drew there was back to serve. That was handled there by Gibson, and then Olivia Walters there from the left side connects there for point 24. So set point here with Sophia Beeson back to serve. And so a serving here. We'll have number 1, Lily Netrauer, back in for Cowan, and we'll drop back to serve. Nice job right there by Huntsinger to give Rivers something to work with. Soft touch by Hall. Parker, now Rivers will get it back over. Nicely done there by Cammie. On to Williams. Gibson digs it. Huntsinger sets it, and Rivers delivers. Point 25 and a 2-0 lead over the Blackhawks. So make sure to stay here with us. Set number 3. Don't go anywhere. We've got it all coming at you live right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, here with our Liberty Prairie Alumni Association game break. Wapahani here with a 2-0 lead, 25-5, 25-15, heading into the third set here of the night. Again, we'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Air Park Door, located at 321 West Ontario Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Air Park Door has been voted as Muncie's quest for the best for the level of professionalism and knowledge they possess and a quality service they provide for a reasonable price. For more information, check them out on Facebook at Air Park Door, and you can contact them at 765-741-3667 for all of your garage door needs. So greatly appreciate them for their sponsorship of us here on the WHS Network. Again, set number 3, just moments away. We'll have number 4, Delaney Brinson, back to serve for Cowan. And we are ready to go. Received by Beeson, loose, sets it on to Rivers. Soft touch right there, Drew will get to it. Kepler right back to Drew, and in there. Here, Drew, again, has really been that one constant and consistent hitter here for Cowan tonight that, has been able to have, some success. And see if Cowan continues to go to her a little bit more often right here. As Anne-Marie Gibson there with the left hand will tie it up here at 1 with Megan Luce now back to serve. All right, so the point there for Cowan. We'll have number 10, Cora Wright, now in for Cowan. Rivers here from the right side. There was Hall on the Drew, and that's going to be 4 hits, they say. So the Raiders have tied it at 2. Cammie Rivers now back to serve. Kepler back to Drew. There's Emily Luce, Megan Luce over to Sophia Beeson. And she will not be stopped. Shanked off there to the right side, and that's an ace here for Cammie Rivers. Rivers, Luce, Beeson. Good job there by Hall. Nice up right there. Drew will get it over. Luce, Dudley. Hall lays out there for the dig, so does Kepler. A nice pass. And Gibson sneaks it in over there on the left sideline. A well-placed ball by Anne-Marie. So 4 consecutive put on the board here by the Raiders. Looking for number 5. But here Drew comes through with another 5-3 with number 14, Rayleigh Turley, now in the game here for the Blackhawks. Number 2, Danica Kepler back to serve. And into the net we go there on the serve. Olivia Walters will reacclimate herself onto the floor here for Wapahani. Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. Turley there on the attack. Beeson loose back to Dudley. Dug out by Hall. Gibson loose. Beeson corner again, but out of bounds that time. So Miley Williams subbing in for the Blackhawks with number 8, Kara Drew, back to serve. Rivers loose. Now to Walters, connects there. Again, the deflection up front there from right. But again, Walters had enough on it. She's had a really nice game here tonight. Not saying that nobody else has, or that nobody else hasn't had a nice game, but she's always kind of that silent killer, so to speak. Doesn't necessarily do anything that's going to just completely, set herself apart from anybody else, but just does the basics correctly and makes a big time impact and makes a big difference here for this Raider volleyball team. And that one served out of bounds by Netrauer. So Sophia Beeson back to serve, 8-5 Wapahani here in set 3. And that one off the top of the net and out of bounds. Kepler darn near got it over. Mishandled by Young. Nice save right there from Hall. Back to Walters again, dug by Kepler. Netrauer to Hall, loose. Hunzinger, Rivers. Met there to net by Hall again. And Walters does it again. Ball passed right on top of the net by Cowan. Olivia Walters made him pay. And that's now a 10-5 Raider lead. Nice floater serve there from Sophia. Turley will get it over. And Walters tried to make something out of that one, but unfortunately it didn't work out well enough that time around. Now it's number 7, Taylor Inman, will sub in for the Blackhawks and drop back to serve. Received by Parker. Hall couldn't make good of that opportunity. Rivers gets it over and inbounds for Cammie. Ava Terrell will return to the floor for the Raiders. And Williams unable to get that one back over the net. 12-6 now. Allie Trimble will sub in here for Miley Williams. Emily Luce to serve. A good one there. Kepler close to the net. Trimble gets it over. And Beeson will get it over. Trimble will be blocked by, I don't know if that was Rivers or Terrell, or maybe a mixture of both. But either way, that's point number 13. And there's an ace for Emily Luce. And we will have a timeout taken here by the Blackhawks. The Raiders lead at 14-6, set number 3. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, welcome back there. We had a service there just a moment ago. That was what you literally just saw was coming back on the air. So 14-7 now with number 4, Delaney Brinson, back into the ball game for Cowan, and now serving. And Drew connects on another one here, 14-8. Brinson there with a serve. Set up to Rivers. Soft touch there. Drew's there to dig it out. On the haul. Loose. Hunzinger changes it up a little bit. And Loose can't handle it. Now 14-9. So 15-9 here, so we'll have Anne Marie Gibson as well as Megan Luce. Tatum Dudley back in here. Terrell, Hunzinger, and Parker will have seats. And Megan Luce back to serve here with the Raiders on top by 6. And Rivers connects on that one. Again, the bad pass set right on top of the net. Received by Inman. Drew from the left side. Dug out by Beeson. And there's Anne Marie Gibson. Smack dab in the middle. So we'll have number 6, Owen Glaze, now in here for the first time this evening for the Blackhawks. Kepler on the haul, punches that one over. Megan Luce, Emily Luce now to Rivers. On to Drew, connects for another one. Okay, so we'll have number 10, right now in here for the Blackhawks. Netrower will come out. And number 5, Savannah Hall will be back to serve. 18-10 Raiders. Skipped over the top of the net and in there for the ace for Hall. So Cammie Rivers back to serve. Received by Inman, set on to right, and inbounds. Finds that back right corner. So in comes Rayleigh Turley, number 2 Danica Kepler to serve. Dudley soft touch right there, but net at the net by Kiera Drew. Just a very solid effort tonight there by that young lady. Brinson on to Drew. Luce will dig it out. Megan Luce will set it up. And Sophia Beeson will put it down. Walters will make him pay again. Again, the pass right on top of the net. So the Raiders just 3 points away from claiming that undefeated MEC conference record along with their conference title here tonight. Again, we'll recognize them after the ball game's over with, but one of your many goals you set out for each season win your MEC conference. Rivers there, nice job. Good up right there, set on the Beeson. Float like a butterfly and sting like the Beeson, yes. 23-13. Received by Brinson, set on to Drew from the right side. Got well behind and underneath that one. And so match point, 24-13. And a couple of substitutions here. We will have Journey Maines and Kaylee Clements now in the ball game for Sophia Beeson and Anne-Marie Gibson. And that's a heck of a way to do it. An ace right there, and the Raiders win it in straight set fashion, 25-5, 25-15, 25-13 to claim the MEC conference title. And a now 27-3 record on the season heading into Saturday afternoon's matchup with the Newcastle Trojans. Make sure to stay right here with us. Our Raiders Live postgame show coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Again, you can see your Lady Raiders back in action on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. as they will travel to Chrysler Fieldhouse to take on the Newcastle Trojans. Also next week, we'll begin the sectional 40 volleyball tournament, again held right here at Wapahani High School. We thank you all for attending tonight's game. All the best of luck there to the Cowan Blackhawks throughout the rest of the regular season and postseason, and have a safe trip home.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
Hunsinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there in the deep left center field and down near the wall. So Eastep there with an RBI double. All right, folks, welcome back here with our Raiders Live post-game show, again presented by Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, a proud sponsor here of the WHS Network. Wapahani got the brooms out tonight against the Cowan Blackhawks to take the 2024 MEC Conference title. Again, these final scores here, 25-5, 25-15, 25-13 now to improve to 27-3 on the season, and then a perfect 9-0 there in the MEC Conference. Great win here tonight. I thought the girls really locked in, played well, especially there in that first set, obviously. But really, throughout the evening here, I thought we just, it was a job well done, and something to build off of. We've got a big game going on Saturday there on the road there at Newcastle, so. We've got to take care of business again. You want to end the season the right way and head into postseason play with as much momentum and positivity as you can possibly have, and hopefully, hopefully special things will happen for this team. Not saying that it already hasn't here in the regular season, but once you reach postseason play, it's so tough. To play against some of these teams, because again, it's one and done. If you lose, you're out of there. So it's that's why it's so important. Every point, every set, so important, and what goes on and how you play, because that can really truly dictate the outcome of the ball game. If you don't start off well, in that set, it's it could be bad. If you don't pick up the pace quickly there. So it's so important to play well leading into the tournament, and hopefully that the Raiders can feed off of that and use that to their advantage, and hopefully we'll do well in sectionals. Speaking of which, again, the Class 2A Sectional 40 volleyball tournament again will be held here at Wapahani High School. Again, that will start next week, I believe next Thursday. But Wapahani received the first round bye, so they will not play until next Saturday. So at least from their last game of the regular season until then, it'll be a week since they play. So that'll give them a little bit of time off, which is somewhat kind of nice, but they'll still be here in the gym practicing, getting better. But gives them a little bit of time to prepare. But they will take on the winner of Madison Grant and Alexandria there in the semifinal round of the Sectional 40 volleyball tournament. They're coming up next Saturday, so a week and a half from now. I believe that's the let's see here, the 19th, if I remember correctly. So it's going to be sectional with the whole realignment and everything, and different teams being in there. We have it's us and Madison Grant, Alexandria, Blackford, Eastbrook, and Muncie Burris. And so it's different than what we're used to throughout all these years. Usually it's been the same, but things have changed there a little bit, and so we're eager to see how we do coming up. Sectional play coming up there next week. But again, we'll have a preview show talking about sectionals sometime there next week. So again, we want to thank you guys for tuning in all regular season long. Again, once postseason starts, that will now transition over to our IHSAA channel, since we're affiliated with IHSAA for all state tournament games. So the state tournament games will not be here on YouTube, but again, we'll give you guys the site. It's the same IHSAA website that's been ours for the last probably 3 years or so. So we hope you guys will tune in there for that. But again, Wapahani victorious tonight in straight sets, 25-5, 25-15, 25-13. Now 27-3 on the season. Until next time, folks, again, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.